Hey guys, welcome back to Chef Carolyn Cooks. So today I'm preparing a Punjabi lamb curry. It's in my recipe book and I said let me go ahead and prepare this recipe for you guys. So we're gonna get started. Just to let you know, I didn't have lamb in my refrigerator, but I did have some goat. It's the same family. So we're really doing Punjabi curry goat, okay? Let's get started. So I went ahead and I marinated my goat already. So I marinated this with my curry powder. You can choose to mix up 2 or 3 different curries if you like. I have my curry powder, my masala, my jeera, my coriander powder, salt and pepper. I did mustard oil in here and regular canola oil. So I had this marinated for about 4 hours. You can also do it overnight if you like. I have my potatoes soaking in water, already cut up in cubes. This is my green seasoning. This is also already in here, okay? So I would make this off, which is celery. I have all that in my recipe book also, but I will have everything in the description box below. So we have celery, scallions or green onions, whichever you call it, regular onions, garlic, ginger, and some hot pepper in here. In here is an additional set of mix. I have my jeera, my masala, and my curry powder. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start this on the stove top. I'll be searing off some of my curry powder first. That also has the extra mix, along with some green seasoning. Then add my curry goat. Start off cooking that off, and as it steams out, then I'll go ahead, add my water so it can start tenderizing. If you have a pressure cooker, well, you will follow those steps with a pressure cooker, but I'm going to be using a regular pot for this today. Alright, let's get to the stove. So I have my oil preheating already in this pan, so I'm going to go ahead, start to add my curry powder mix and my green seasoning. Once I fry this up, I'm going to go ahead and add in my curry goat. As I said, the recipe is really called Punjabi lamb curry, but we're working with some goat right now. So we want to fry this up a little bit, along with some extra seasoning. And always taste your food and adjust with your salt and pepper, okay? I also preheated my water that I'm going to be adding to my pot, because as I said, I'm not using a pressure cooker, so mine have to boil down and boil down. What I realized with cooking curries, if you boil your meat more than pressure your meat, the flavor continues to cook into the meat. So sometimes I just do it the long way, you know, when I'm not in any rush. So I'm not in any rush. So we're going to be boiling down our meat to tenderize it, as opposed to using the quick version. But I love my pressure cooker. So as you see, as I caramelize on here, so this is what it looks like. Well, caramelize is not the word, but as I cook it down, saute it up, we want to make sure we get all those flavors in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my curry goat on this. So the entire recipe is in my new cookbook called the Meltin Pot. If you want to grab one, you can jump on my website, which is carolynpoit.com. But it's also on Amazon, or you can just Google it and it'll tell you. It's on Amazon, barnesandnoble.com, walmart.com. So we're going to fry this up a bit. See, once that curry hits the hot oil and all those flavors in there, you can start to smell it. So I'm going to cover this down, let it steam out. And once it steam out, continue to fry it up, cook it up, and then add my water and my potatoes, okay? So let's see what we're working with. Alright, so it's steaming out and frying up very nicely. What I'm going to do right now is go ahead and add in my potatoes. Fry that up a bit, because I love my potatoes to have all that delicious curry flavor instead of just tossing it in the water you know, during the cooking process. I like to fry it up just for a little bit. I'm gonna cover this down again just for like 4 to 5 more minutes. Then come back and add my boiling water. All right. We're back at this. Yeah. Oh, smell that. All right, guys. Now it's time to tenderize our meat. And as I said, I'm using hot water because I don't want to slow down my cooking process, okay? And I'm covering most of the meat. Oops. And as it cooks down, it's gonna get thicker and thicker again. And my beautiful curry color that I like. I don't like a light color curry, and I don't like a watery curry. So we're gonna keep checking this. It's a process. Coming back to it over and over. All right, here we go again. So I am back to it after 15 minutes. As you can see, the water has reduced a lot. So you're gonna be readjusting, sorry, not readjusting, but you'll be checking it, tasting it, and adding water until you tenderize the meat. But you can see how it got thick already. So we're gonna add that. You can add more curry, more salt, whatever you feel. So you're just gonna have to taste your food and see how it's working for you. So let me go ahead and taste it first. And then we will know if we need to add any additional curry or salt or anything while it's still reducing, because we're gonna definitely add more water. Because there's no way in 50 minutes this is tender already, okay? So for me, the curry is perfect, but I do need a tad more salt. So I have some pink Himalayan salt here, and I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit. So, taste your food, adjust it. I'm also gonna add some more water. And then next time I come back, I will check it with the fork. So I'll probably come back to this in another 10 to 15 minutes again. All right, so we will do the process all over again. See you soon. All right, here we are. I actually came by and checked this before. So we probably was boiling this up for a good 45 minutes maybe to tenderize the meat. But of course, if you had a pressure cooker, it'll be good. So yeah, everything is fork tender as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish this up. I tasted my food, I adjusted my salt and pepper. So this is great. Just needs my jasmine white rice to go with this. So let me go ahead, plate this up in a bowl for you so you can see the final product. You see how thick my consistency got? There you are. Yeah. And as it sits, it will continue to draw and even get thicker because of the potato. So for me, at this point, I will turn it off because I still like a little bit of gravy, but I like the thickness of the gravy. So I will continue to do that. So I'm gonna turn this off and plate it up for you. Sorry guys, I had to switch over to voiceover, but this is the final product, my Punjabi goat curry. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will have the full description in the menu box below. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. Enjoy!